All right, good morning. Today we got a lot of drama to uncover here. And I want to lower the music and kick it out of here so that we can get going right away off the top of the morning. Doing a little bit of a different hour. Normally I stream about 9 o'clock at night. Today I woke up and finally found a big pile of drama and I want to talk about it. There's the Ludwig Destiny situation that a lot more has came out about that I want to talk about. And then there's also the time traveler drama that is insane that I'm going to go over. So first things first, I'm going to go over the time traveler drama and then the Ludwig and Destiny drama. Because there's a lot. There's a lot. As you can, oh my God. It's this drama right here. And then the other thing we can go over is this time traveler thing. So let's dive into time traveler first. And if you're watching the VOD and you're not watching this live, I will go ahead and put time codes down in the description below so that you, as a viewer, if you want to skip right to the Ludwig drama, you can do that. And I don't shame you if you don't want to know about time traveler drama. But I'm going to tell you right now, time traveler drama is pretty good. So let's dive in and talk about it.
This dude's coming onto my property to what looks like rob my house, but it actually turns out he is a time traveler. And let me show you that. I literally can't even make this up. Like, if I wanted to make this up. It blows my mind. This just happened yesterday. So as you can see, he's wandering around my backyard. I don't know what he's trying to do. Now he's like thinking like where to go, and he actually ends up going into my shed. So you can see he opens it, goes into the shed. So I'm fast forwarding the time so you can see there's no movement. He never leaves the shed. And I'm talking on the camera. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you in my shed? Never answers. He never leaves the shed. I literally was watching it the whole time. So I end up calling the police. You could see in the last one, the police coming through the front yard. And then here's the police coming into the backyard. And you can see they literally go inside. They go inside and I'm talking to them. Then they go inside again. Like they're inside there. And they come out and he's not there.
So wait, I am so lost at how he's not there. Somehow it was like either the camera didn't catch it. I hope my mic's on. Oh yeah, it is. I hope that maybe, like, I don't hope, but maybe this was a glitch.
And like I've been watching this backdoor camera the whole entire time and he never left. I really watched the camera the whole time. He never left. Police didn't see him in there, and like it blows my mind. Like I don't know if there's a tunnel in my shed.
I'm lost. Okay, so it makes no sense, right? And people had like a gabillion questions. And you can see right here, if you have wireless camera, they have constant glitch. I watch my dogs and they're constantly teleporting. So people are saying that it is a camera issue. And then people are like, how quickly we came to the conclusion that he's a time traveler. Time travel and dimension hopping is real. It actually happened. Have fun with that info on your brain. Hey, I appreciate you being here. How's your day going? Yeah, no. So he's kind of leading these people on. Let's see what he said.
A lot of people wanted to see the full video of what this guy does before going.
Appreciate you being here, Heidelin.
Into my shed and disappearing and teleporting, whatever. So this is the full video with sound. So you hear if he talks. He does talk at some point here. I've watched this so many times to see. But you can see him like wandering around. Like he throws up his arms.
Dude, I just think this feels so plotted out. I want to say that right off the gates. I'm going to go with the impression. I saved it so that I could live react and not pre-watch. Because, dude, I feel like this is just drama-gating people on TikTok. And this might just be like a friend of his or something. I don't know. It feels like he's trying to start off serious to be like, oh, gotcha.
He's about to talk. See, he talks right there. He says, damn. Like, what is he looking for? Like, he's being super mysterious. And then he goes into the shed. So he's wandering around, then goes into the shed, and closes the door there. So just for reference, this is what my backyard looks like. It is an Airbnb. I live 5 hours away. I can't go there.
Dude, why do Airbnbs always have the weirdest shit? I feel like that's another thing that is making this seem believable, because Airbnbs have a history. If you can just go on YouTube and watch a ton of videos, people will tell you like random horror stories from Airbnbs. So that's what makes this seem like it's believable too, but who knows? Maybe, you know, what if I'm wrong? What if my take is bad and I'm wrong and this is something, you know? So let's see.
And give you guys a tour of the shed, but I will be there in about a week. So I will do it then, but there's no windows, there's only one door, and the door latches on the outside. So there's only one way to keep the door closed. So a lot of people were commenting saying, you know, the door opened again. Why is the door moving? And that's because the wind is moving the door, and it's been very windy in Florida. Let me know what you think he was doing.
Oh, dude, it's a Florida man. He got caught. It's a Florida man. Let's see. Let's go part 3.
A lot of people have been commenting saying that this guy looks like me, and like, bro, you guys need to chill. Like, bro, come on. Come on. I don't see the resemblance. Come on, bro. There's no resemblance between us two. A lot of people
And you can fake stuff so easily on social media. Let's see.
have an update regarding the time traveler that went into my shed and disappeared. And this is going to blow a lot of people's minds. And if you're still denying that this is real at this point, this is going to change your mind. So just a quick recap. This guy walks around my back.
Okay, brother. Okay, dude. Let's see. How's he going to change my mind?
Backyard, goes to my shed, opens the door.
We know.
Goes inside and
Holy
disappears.
shit.
Called the cops. The cops came. They went in the shed twice. He wasn't in there. They looked. I looked like an insane guy. The cops were like, what is this guy smoking? And you can see he never came back until the next day right here. Notification on my camera that there's somebody in my backyard, and this guy leaves my shed.
Is that a totally different person? Why does this look like a different person?
And this guy leaves my shed. And he looks right at the camera too. That guy left my shed. But here's the craziest part. This looks like the same guy, maybe, glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy.
A different guy.
He noticeably aged. Looks like the same guy, but aged. So him again, and now him. Same facial features, whiter hair. So I don't even know what to think at this point. Somebody explain this. He literally left the same shed. You saw the camera I put before.
Oh,
there was
dude, this feels so plotted out.
no movement that whole night. Then the next day, this guy leaves the shed, looks right at the camera like he knows.
The first comment, I want this to be real so bad. Commenting to stay on time travel TikTok. Why are people believing in this?
And he looks noticeably older. I don't know, something's going on. Somebody explain what's going on in my shed. I'll be going there in about a week to give a tour, since a lot of people are asking. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know what to think. Did he time travel? Is this a different person? Who is this new guy? Is it the same guy? Let me know what
Dude, bro's making up a whole story. Come on, brother. Come on. All right, let's see what he said. Put a camera in there to record the whole thing. Did he do it?
I will be putting a camera in the shed to catch the time traveler. I promise. The house that you see here with the shed there, that house is 5 hours away from where I live. It's an investment property, an Airbnb. And once I go, I'm going next weekend, I will put the camera there and I will videotape the shed, me walking into the shed, and videotape me putting a camera in the shed. And entrance, no windows, but you can kind of see inside the shed. You know, you can see that it's all walled in. There's no windows.
Okay, let's see if he adds this camera and leads us on here. Let's see.
People are saying the cops are fake and actors. So I'm going to show you the full recording of the cops coming. them going into
Bro's friends with cops, I guarantee
the
it.
shed twice, and they even pulled out at one point because like they're real cops. And I talked to them a little bit. See, at this part, you can see I'm talking to them. So let's go through that recording. And just as a disclaimer, if this was a skit, which it's not, I don't even know the first place I would do to start a skit like this. I would never waste the cops' time, resources, or money to come to my house. I pay taxes. I respect the cops a lot. I have friends that are cops. So I would never do that to the cops.
I knew it. I knew he was a cop friend haver. I knew it.
So here's the recording with sound. It's a little long.
Honestly, I think he kind of just exposed himself there. He said he has friends that are cops, so these are his friends that are cops. Seems a little fishy.
So I'm going to kind of skim through it at some parts. But you can see they walk in, they yell police, they walk in with guns.
This will be debunked in a couple of weeks.
In a little bit right there.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Was he not in that shed?
No, he was not. There's nobody in there. Both sheds.
What
Crazy.
the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry for wasting you guys' time. I really didn't see him leave the shed, though. So I don't know how he's not in there.
All right.
They go in again. See, now they're going in again.
Sorry for wasting your time.
This is so stupid, dude. Let's see.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
He's just traveling in time to enjoy the views. You go to your schedule, do laundry, wandering around your backyard. Let me see.
A lot of people think that the two time travelers that came to my house, this guy and this guy, is actually me in the future. I don't know if I'm completely behind that theory. Ooh. It's not looking good.
Yeah, people are claiming that's a... Okay, so I see what's happening here. People are believing it, so now they have to claim that there's filters and... Is time travel real?
We know time travel because so far, no one from the future has ever shown up and said, hi.
It's probably... Wait, how did my thing go?
We know time travel because so far, no one from the future has ever shown up and said, hi, ever shown up.
And we watch you, we will see that.
Dude, I do not believe in time traveling, okay? I hope people get that message clear. This is definitely you, and some other occurrence can lead to obsession with you figuring out how time travel just created the sickest movie in my head, but that's you. I think Alec unlocked a passion for time travel. I'm absolutely going to do a reading on this because I'm able to stop thinking about this. Okay, wait. Nice find. Where does he go after leaving the shed? Wait, what's the nice find?
If you have a machine that makes gravity, you can pretty much do anything.
Okay,
You
we're
can
going
affect
down the
time,
conspiracy
you can have
pipeline. Okay, dude.
So the time traveler leaves the shed the next day and goes off screen. And a lot of people think I'm hiding the front camera footage of him leaving because they think this is...
Dude!
Like,
Yo! Where's the camera inside the shed? That's what I'm looking for, brother. I'm looking for the camera inside the shed.
Here's there again. The gate's open. 10 a.m. Gate's still open. That's why the gate is open there. He didn't...
Okay, here's what I think. Here's what I think this is. It's just him making up a story. He's got an Airbnb. Typically, Airbnbs are just a... Because we haven't really seen, like, the building, right? Like, the actual house. And Airbnbs usually have, like, a couple units in them. Or at least, like, the building does. So it's just other people that are at the Airbnb most likely.
Just when you thought this story was crazy, it gets even crazier. This next discovery just has way too many coincidences. I don't even know how this is like possible at this point. Like there's just so many coincidences with this story. In case you don't remember.
Dude, he still hasn't put the camera in the shed. This person said definitely need a camera in the shed. I think this is an ad for the Stephen King book. Ah, dude, he ad-jubated. What a nerd. All right, let's get out of that. Let's see.
Let him cook now. Let him cook.
This is the dumbest drama ever, dude. TMZ? Ain't no way TMZ talks about this.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Here is a headline that definitely will get your attention.
Florida man finds evidence.
Can't believe a Florida man story,
Florida
dude.
man? Knocked me over with a feather.
I know.
Why is TMZ talking about this? Means that it's real. TikTok does better investigation than TMZ. Media is scared of the truth. What?
Of course, it happened in Florida, in his backyard, and it's focused on this shed. He saw someone walk into his backyard one day,
A young guy.
and then a day later, an
aged
old guy
40 years.
walks out of the shed. Watch.
Maybe glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy. So him again, and
You see, he's sliding through it, so he's scrolling and it's going quickly, but you see the sun come up and go down, and you understand that he's showing you this unbroken. That's the idea of it, so that you...
You know, when you travel in the movie, like they went from 85 to 2015, you don't actually age. You might go to a different time period, but you don't...
This is so dumb, dude. Let's see. This guy's just debating people, dude.
isn't it crazy that these time traveler videos have gathered over 20 million views from my account, other people reposting it, TMZ, The Sun, Yahoo. I posted the guys' faces, you know, 1, 2 guys, whatever you want to say. I posted their faces, not hiding back anything.
This is literally just bait. This is just internet. This is the stupidest drama I've ever fucking seen in my life, dude. All right, let's move on to the Ludwig drama, because this is pathetic. That was the worst drama I've ever came across in my life. People are just getting mad at him at this point because they know it's not real, and there's people that like that kind of thing. No shame. I get it. If you're into conspiracy talk and all that, and that's your cup of tea, power to you. Howdy, what I missed so far? Yeah, I'm streaming at an irregular time, Blender. I know you're new here. I've never streamed at this time. I have work to do today and tonight, so I was like, screw it. I'm going to stream at the opposite 12 hours. Stream at 9 a.m. You came at a good time because you missed dumb drama. I was talking about the time traveler. Yeah, I was talking about that guy. And it was the worst drama ever. People are just mad at him now because it got to part 21 and the guy was like, how has nobody found him yet? And the guy had to come up with another reason. So dumb. Anyhow, let's move on. Let's go Ludwig Agrin drama. We're going to go over that. So, here we go. So, this is where I believe all this started right here. There was this clip. I think this is the yard. And this tweet says, I have made some people very grumpy. Again, I'm surprised DGGers, Destiny fans, watch a show. Maybe we're really that funny. Let's see what they said.
This is like Destiny just reading about Israel, Palestine, and
oh my God. So they were talking about, dude, here's the deal. Any mention of Destiny with anyone that's even slightly related to Ludwig, it comes off crazy. Don't get me wrong, I don't watch Destiny at all, but you guys know the lore here. It's always been like Destiny versus Hassan, then it was Destiny versus anyone that's related to Hassan. So now if anyone that's even remotely in the field of Hassan, Ludwig, Cutie, Caroline, Will, Neff, anybody, then it's hell on earth. So there was a entire montage of Destiny. I believe it was in this where Destiny, let's see, it might have even been in this XQC video that I saw where he literally just goes through here. I'll pull it right up. Where'd it go? Here it is. So this was just like a whole montage. What's Destiny? Destiny is the other political streamer. I should have prefaced that. He is the other liberal political streamer. And Hassan is the other one. And Destiny and Hassan have always been at odds. there's that famous clip of Hassan calling him a liar and doing this. Yeah. So anyway, they've always been at odds no matter what. I at this point I'm starting to believe that it's a meme that like they go back and forth, and that I don't know. It's just a meme. I think people get really infuriated about it, but at the end of the day, it's just a meme. So anyway, here's the deal. So Destiny and Ludwig clash on social media. Ludwig's post, Slime made fun of Destiny for using Wikipedia political research, which Destiny has. I think other people have. Why do we have a Mr. Beast ad here? That guy does not need ads. May 10th, Destiny caught wind on Twitter, said, okay, so here it is. Here's the tweet. Let's pull it up. And right. Where'd it go? Okay. So, yeah. So, it was this tweet. And then right here it said, I also had it out with a few of the strays in the weekly episode thread. And one of them was actually reasonable, normal comments and stuff. That was not even necessarily a lot of stuff I agreed with, but it was normal about it all. I was like, man, what a time to be alive. So, yeah, here's this whole thing. Now, this gets crazy. This does get crazy because it's kind of a two-part drama. So, this whole tweet thread gets deeper with a back and forth I'll get into. And then there's another part. Ludwig has been donating, but through a donation has got himself in another whole thing, and Frogan calls out Ludwig. So it's it's a lot. Let's get into it, though. Let's get back into it. So, if we go back here, then Destiny said, lol, did this need a whole-ass tweet thread? Sorry, I should have just posted this. And so, what does this even mean? And then, right here, Destiny says, are you okay with Ludwig's second generic white friend? You can always not talk on stuff you're stressed about. No one will judge you. I'm flattered you spend so much time on Reddit posting about me. Dude, blank off fantasizing about my sex life. Is that why you're posting about it so much? So, this has just been React Gate, basically, to sum it up. Destiny and Hassan just always go back and forth. And then there was a point where they said, all right, we won't tweet about each other anymore, and blah, blah, blah. And now it's just back to hitting the communities, and they both kind of were like, we won't talk about each other. And now they're back to talking about each other. So it's just like a weird thread. So let's go on to the next part of it. So anyway, this is what Destiny said right here. Actually, here, I'll go over to this. So this is what we just covered. So, however, after directly targeting posts towards Ludwig, it fueled a series of exchanges between the two streamers. Destiny saying he seems cool because he tries as hard as possible to appeal to the widest set of people possible. So Destiny has always been known for having like a really weird fan base just across the board. I think you're going to get a weird fan base when you're a political streamer, no matter what. And I think Destiny might be a little jealous of people's communities, maybe. And so, anyway, then if I go back over to... Let me pull this back up. So one of which was Ludwig's partner, Kiwi Cinderella, and she broke down crying after finding out about her friend and Twitch streamer Atrioc had been making deep fakes of her without her consent. So that was a whole nother lore there, where Atrioc got into huge trouble making deep fakes, made a deep fake of, his deep fake porn of Cutie, and it was really bad. It was really gross. Has since apologized. But anyway, so if we go back here, Destiny said, because the entire weird group shamelessly spreads rumors and fantasies about me to clout signal. It's gross. I lost what little respect I had for Ludwig after watching him delete a video of a tiny little joke he made about Hassan. So Destiny, here's the lore on that. Hassan had a stream where he started off doing his parasocial hour, and in that hour, he said something along the lines of, streaming is harder than a quote-unquote real job, but he was talking about his social battery and that it drains him more than he thought something like a 9-to-5, whatever normal job does. And people got really mad at him, and they weren't, no one, even like when he had said that, I was kind of like, huh? And no one really got, but then Hassan tried to re-justify it and explain himself. That didn't go over well. So then Ludwig went and memed on, Ludwig is, in case you don't know, Ludwig is Blender. Ludwig is another streamer, and Ludwig was talking about this whole thing, put his take on it, and made a quick little joke, as Destiny mentioned, then lie about the reason he deleted it. Yeah, so Ludwig didn't really give a good reason to why he deleted it. So this tweet actually is accurate, as much as I, don't want to admit that. This is an accurate Destiny tweet. And then this is, so then Ice Wizard right here said, just because he's friends with Hassan. No, because I assume as his entire friend group, plus him lying about and secretly retracting the half-assed Reddit apology. Yeah, so you can see Destiny fans here tweeting this gross stuff from, like, Tristan Tate. Now, Destiny said, don't you mean, and put up this photo of Cutie, which, dude, she rightfully so was crying, because of the whole thing of Atrioc. This went back, and so obviously, yeah, like anyone's gonna cry, and now Destiny used this against her, which is just like so uncalled for. She didn't deserve it. Now Cutie got, look at this. So because of this, Cutie got involved, and Cutie put up a Twitch stream, said addressing the drama. So an hour of her stream has gone by, and she spent a lot of the first hour telling people that, all right, I'm going to address it, just want to wait for everyone to get here. And she was just killing time for an hour because she knew that DGG would be in here while she addresses it. And I feel bad because Cutie's like the nicest, most innocent person. And we love Cutie. But she used this to her advantage. She's kind of goated for this. So she knew DGG would be here, and she waited. Like, look at this. The stream already has 125,000 views, but DGG fans came in here, and she put her stream in sub-only mode. And there was a shit ton of people coming in because she's addressing the drama, and the drama that she addressed, she's so goated for this, was not even drama. It was just her talking about why she rated Hassan's dog low on her on her whatchamacallit, her tier list. And then she moved on, and she literally ran ads on them too. And yeah, then she just moved on with her baking stream after that and said that she debated them. And that was probably the best thing she could have possibly done. It was, oh, dude, it was so good. So good. She got him. She did. So then, here's what happened. So then if I go back to this tweet, look. Ludwig ratio Destiny, look. Ludwig said, yes, that's a picture of my girlfriend who I love. How is your wife? Melina, who they cut stuff off a while back. And look at this. Ludwig said, I hung out with him once in person, and the vibes were atrocious. Because this person said, the yard with Destiny would be cool, but you guys wouldn't do it. Which is just so funny, dude. Ludwig completely ratioed him. So, if I go back over here, there was this tweet. Someone actually found the original video where Ludwig claimed I thought I was too cloud or whatever to talk to these guys, so I ignored them. The vibes were completely off. He just lied about the whole thing, huh? Didn't see how spineless he is to stand on everyone's good side.
If he hits it first try, I'll give him $100.
First try, $100. Okay.
Dude, it's you're a millionaire.
It's crazy that they once hung out. Here's what's the full video?
Get an 8-piece bucket.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's get past this. I thought I was on my other account here. Hang on. Let's see.
Stream, guys. If he hits it first try, I'll give him $100.
First try, $100. Okay.
Dude, it's you're a millionaire.
Wait, think he said that he might give Ludwig his own challenge, like to do 50 plus in a row.
I can't believe we were
Who said that?
Thank you. It's a waste of time. Just donate
Thank
it.
you.
There's not a chance I'd ever miss.
Okay, after the timer runs out, he can do that.
There's literally not a chance I ever miss. You're just wasting everyone's.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems weird. So, basically, what Ludwig was trying to get across, is that, you know, he, I don't know if it's a meme or a joke or whatever, but anyway, his point was that he's probably not going to be hanging out with Ludwig, or hanging out with Destiny again. So, Hassan, let's see here. Let's go on to the next part of this. So, so there's a lot going on here. So Destiny, Ludwig now did a donation, and I don't know if I'm on the right page here. Let me get over to it. Or I'll just talk about it. So Ludwig last year, or a couple of years ago, did a donation to pay for someone's tuition for school, and because he saw that chatter messaged him and was like, "Yeah, I got my degree and I graduated," he was like, "Shit, let's do it again." So Ludwig recently ran another stream. And in that stream, he went and did a Nightbot thing where it was like randomly selecting someone who typed a certain thing into chat. Well, that chatter kind of disappeared, like didn't respond. And it was like, what the hell? What happened? So Ludwig ran another thing and then finally found a chatter to donate to pay this chatter's tuition. So Ludwig did that. And then Ludwig actually came through again. Let's see, 33. I think it was at the 33 mark. I think it was this stream right here. So Ludwig went and was gonna donate again because he already donates to Feed My Starving Children, and he got himself in a bit of a tangle here. And I understand where Frogan's coming from at this point. So here it is. He said, AFK journey, blah, blah. This was his stream. Let's just see what Ludwig had to say right here.
There's quite a few creators. I know Jarvis, Eddie Burback, I think Hassan. There's a bunch of creators who are doing a charity stream for, I think it's the PCRF, Palestinian Children's Refugee Fund. I want to say that's right. I didn't join it because I find...
Imagine casually paying someone's tuition. I wish I could do that. Yeah. Well, okay. Ludwig, I should preface this. Ludwig is a really nice person and has always been very, like, charitable and donating towards things. And, you know, there was even a podcast clip I saw of him the other day where he was like, you know, he talked about he openly got to a point where he's like, you know, he kind of had too much money. He's like, what point is having too much? And he always wants to, like, give back when he can. And he's been pretty good about it. But I think in this situation, he might have ran his mouth a little bit too much. You'll see what I mean.
Ultimately, like, if I were to do a charity thing where the charity thing relies on your donations, it should be something where, like, 95% of people feel good and are down for it.
Yeah, I
agree.
agree.
Like, ultimately, regardless of what you think, that is not the situation here.
Yeah.
So I personally donated $10K. Because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys got some extra bread, I would recommend you donate. But I won't throw it on you. You know what I mean?
But I won't throw it on you.
No thanks. And some people are going to say that. You know what I mean? That's why it's the difference between like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is, but I don't need to put your money there. I don't need to enter a fucking debate about whether that's worthwhile. I just tell you what I'm doing.
So I'll give you some background on this. So if you're unaware, there has been, I'll pull it up right now. If I go to Jarvis, I'll find it. Okay. If I go to Jarvis. There has been this, Ludwig kind of mentioned it, but there has been this whole thing going around. The creators for Palestine. If we reach 750 goal, we'll put on a creator stream to raise money for PCRF to help us get in the 1 million goal. Stand with our solidarity. I think this is a great thing that's going on right now. This is honestly really cool. 30 plus creators are teaming together with a goal to raise 1 million for Palestine Children's Relief Fund. The famine, lack of clean water, medical supplies, and treatment is beyond devastating. Situation in Palestine is dire, and the need to collect funds for this fundraiser is urgent. Every single donation matter makes a difference, and we have some of the most supportive audiences, and we need your help. This is the best thing ever. I'm so down with this. So anyway, yeah, so here's what happened. So now that you know this, you know those two things, Frogan had a take on this. Let's see what Frogan's take was.
I find ultimately, like, if I were to do a charity thing where the charity thing relies on your donations, it should be something where...
Also, too, this tweet, someone said, this racist dipshit is going after Ludwig for donating $10K to a Palestinian charity. Huh? This is a DGG fan, by the way. Why attack him on the base of race? We know that Ludwig... Dude! White people have never been oppressed, okay?
Like 95% of people feel good and are down for it. And like ultimately...
Also, there's more lore in this. There's even more lore on top of what you're about to see. There's even more lore. This gets deeper. I'll explain that lore in a second.
Regardless of what you think, that is not the situation here. So I personally donated $10K. Because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys got some extra bread, I would recommend you donate. But I won't throw it on you. You know what I mean? No thanks. And some people are going to say that. You know what I mean? That's why it's the difference.
This is a cracker take.
And that's it. You know, Frogan does say, I accidentally said something earlier in a video where I was like, why did Frogan have this take? But I fully watched the Ludwig clip now and I completely understand it. I have to say something about her saying cracker, though. Hassan famously got banned for a day or 2 or 3 days or whatever it was from Twitch for literally saying cracker. And now here's Frogan on Twitch saying cracker. And Frogan didn't get banned for it, which is kind of funny in it of itself. But let's continue to hear the clip out.
Between like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is, but I don't need to put your money there.
Okay, what do we think? What do we think here? Is it okay to say cracker? I think so. I think people can say cracker. Who cares? That's not... I'm as white as it gets, and someone can call me cracker, and I'm not going to get offended. But again, that's just me. Maybe there's people that are whiter than me or someone else that's white that might... I don't know. I hope people aren't getting offended by it. I really hope not. It seems like there was an argument about that when I went down to the comments. People are like that one I just read to where it was like calling Frogan racist for saying that. I don't know. I just don't think, like, if Frogan looked at me and was like, you're a cracker, I'd laugh. I think that's funny.
I don't need to enter a fucking debate about whether that's worthwhile.
Hey, I know Arabs are dying.
It's funny. I'm white too. I laugh if someone called me that. Yeah, it's funny as hell. So it just kind of, like, the fact that a DGG fan was like, this racist dipshit, like, dude, The dude felt like he was being oppressed by hearing the word cracker.
But, you know, I'm not going to tell you to donate.
Based.
Do whatever you want. Interesting.
Frogan said not going to do charity for Palestine because some of my chatters might be Zionist. Let's pull up that tweet real quickly and see what Frogan was saying there. Frogan. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the responses were to that. Or was that even a tweet? Okay. Here we go. We're getting down to it. Here it is. Okay, it was. So, why people get so mad and you're being real? So, people got really mad. Not going to do charity for Palestine because some of my chatters might be Zionists. What were the responses? Are we letting perfect be the enemy of good? Was that what we're doing? He paid $10K. That's a lot of money. Oh, she was memeing on what, I see what happened here. So that DGG fan tried to use that as if this was an actual Frogan take. This was Frogan memeing on what Ludwig said. So has Ludwig just not responded to this yet, or what? I guess because Ludwig articulated that poorly. I don't think Ludwig had, like, bad intentions, but I know why it comes across bad, and it's not a good look for him. What else did Frogan say here? Nothing. All of you MFs down that decided to speak up once your engagement was threatened. Love that it took for social media to speak out about Palestine was to threaten disengagement and blocking them. Yeah, so let's see. Hassan had a take on this. Actually, we have to go back and we have to continue watching this clip before we get over to Hassan's take.
I don't know. Like I said, thinking about it, like, think of the Twitch streamers that haven't said shit about Palestine. Think about the Twitch streamers that haven't, or like streamers in general. We're gonna go to YouTube as well. YouTube and Twitch streamers that haven't said shit about Palestine.
Okay, I'm gonna say something on that real quickly. Okay, what I'm about to say is two different situations. Pertaining this situation, she's right. There have been creators who have been talking about Palestine for quite some time now. There's been her, Hassan, a couple others that I'm unaware of that I know. I think Frogan and Hassan have mentioned in the past. But like when you're someone who's white like myself, unless you're doing studies or looking into the history of Palestine and stuff, you're going to be kind of ignorant on the matter until it's right in front of your face. Like, I'll say it firsthand. Like, I was pretty ignorant on it until a lot of this came up. October 7th came around, then I was like, whoa. And then I took it upon myself to look more into it to figure out why this is happening. So, I started off from an ignorant place myself, but then I learned about it. And I think there's people that have been talking about this beforehand, and, it sucks. I wish I had known about this beforehand, but it's, I'm going to do the most that I absolutely can research. I've gone to a couple of the protests we've had in Chicago. I've donated to people's GoFundMes that they had posters up on there. There's been a couple of nonprofit, I think it's called like CO2, or what are they called? A couple of the donation sources that I've donated to. So doing the most I can. If anyone has any other good resources too, link them down below. Let me know. I'm happy to do whatever I can to help the situation because it's not great. But yeah.
Until engagement was threatened.
Also, too, another thing that I was going to say, that's about the same situation you're in. Yeah, and here's the thing. I'll say this, and this might be controversial, but I've seen it where people will outright blame other people for this in the situation that I'm in, where it's like I'm just now finding out about it because I learned about what happened on October 7th. And I've seen it where people will go, oh, you're fake. You don't care just till it happens, blah, blah. But it's like, when you're ignorant and you don't, maybe not even ignorant might be the right word, but when you're unaware and you haven't learned about it until it blows up in your face, what else are you to do, really? The most you can do is go then research it and start to learn about it. So I'm staying out of the protest area since they've gotten dangerous. Yeah, so there was like some peaceful protesting going on in Chicago that I knew about, and there was encampments, so I felt safe going to it. And even if it was a protest, unless I heard about like gunshots going off or whatever, then I might have avoided it. But I wanted to, but since yours have gotten dangerous, yeah, that's completely understandable. I would probably not go if my life was at risk if I thought I was going to be killed. And I don't know if maybe that's controversial to say. Maybe someone's going to rip me up for that. I don't know. But even, okay, so here's what I was going to say. I remember when the George Floyd situation happened, and I'm not, by no means, I don't want anyone to take this out of context, but again, this is a totally separate situation from Palestine. This is not the same thing. I'm just using the other situation as an example to explain what I'm about to say. Do you remember when the Black Lives Matter protests happened, when George Floyd situation occurred? There was a ton of people that suddenly were doing the like blackout thing on Instagram where they would post a black screen. There's also an encampment. So my parents are pretty worried on your camp. Oh yeah. I think boomers have like a lot of a different vision on this. Like any boomer I've talked to is like, oh, stay out of that. Or like boomers, I don't know. It's weird. Boomers have a completely different sight on this matter. But at the end of the day, whatever you can do, as long as you feel like you can support this and stay safe, I'm down with that. But anyway, back to that other thing I was saying is people are doing like the black square, and then dude, this was the thing that I got in trouble for. Like one person got really mad at me for this, but the BLM, yeah, those did get dangerous. It got downtown. I don't know where you're from, but I'm from Chicago, and those did. I literally have a poster on my closet door of literal explosions happening in the street. But what I was gonna say here is, when the BLM protests were happening, I remember people that literally waited until the protests, and then they staked out a Black Lives Matter sign in their yard. Dude, literally Naperville people were like, BLM, BLM. And dude, oh my God, once like any internet traction or any engagement online or any talk of it, like quote unquote, ended online, like the conversation online ended, then everyone removed their sign and was like, nope, it's over now. And it's like, huh? Huh? Is it over? Is it? Or have black people been suppressed their entire lives for their entire existence on a constant day-to-day basis? But the people waited till the conversation died to be like, oh, it's over. And I have a feeling that this could happen. By me saying I have a feeling I know it's going to happen with this, once the engagement that Frogan's talking about here dies off, then everyone's going to be like, oh, move on. Who cares? And it sucks because Palestinians have been suppressed their entire life. People have, racially seen Palestinians as, scary brown people, and avoided them and turned ahead to them because simply, racial segregation. And it sucks. It literally makes me want to cry thinking about it right now. So I support from the safety of my home. Yeah. If you can, oh my God, dude, I'm getting emotional right now. Oh my God. That ain't like election signs in your yard. It ain't over. Yeah, exactly. Ah, man. And I feel like that's what's gonna ultimately happen here from this. And it sucks. And Frogan's, hitting it right on the head with this take. But we'll continue. Whew.
But the ones that got the most shit for talking about Palestine since October 7th have been me, Caroline, Hassan. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Streamers actually deserve to be fucking shit talked. Okay? Streamers that actually deserve to be shit talked. White saviors is like, oh, yeah, me, I donated $10,000, but I'm not going to promote it.
Okay. Now this there's even more. Oh my god, dude, I'm so glad I'm streaming. There's so much drama right now. So not talking about Palestine. Let's see. So there is there's a whole, let's see, blocking celebrities. Let's see here. So, okay. Oh my god, there's so much lore. So, this is for the better, I think. A lot of people are blocking celebrities right now because there's celebrities that are not speaking out about Palestine that I think could have a huge influence on this. And I don't know if this goes into political talk or not. I hope not. I mean, I guess it's being viewed both ways. But let's go over some quick here. I'll go over Hassan's take and then we'll get into this because there's celebrities that are being blocked. So here was Hassan's take real quickly. We'll get into that in a sec. Hassan's take on why Ludwig said what he said.
No, it's because I know why Morgan reacted that way.
Morgan
I
is
don't even know
Frogan.
how she reacted. I think shit is a cracker ass take or something. Is that what she said? Now everyone's like fucking mad again because despite being white, Morgan is hijabi, a visibly Muslim woman. So of course, like that's a perfect target to unload anytime anybody feels fucking some type of way, especially when she is personally being anti-white. How dare she? Right? And a dirty Arab. Don't forget that. Exactly. So I think that's where
that's what she gets called regularly.
Usually where a lot of this stuff comes from. Is Ludwig now the enemy or what? No, of course not. I don't personally think so. I think that the reason why people get mad at Ludwig is because or the reason why Morgan got mad at Ludwig and other people got mad at Ludwig is specifically because he said the second part. Like, I donated 10 grand, but I don't want to fucking I don't want to debate this issue with you guys. I want to do something that 95% of my community agrees on. It's like, dude, you would never do that for Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? Even though I actually don't know if he did do that for Black Lives Matter or not. Maybe he did. Maybe he was like, yeah, I don't know. Some people are saying all lives matter, so I don't want to donate. Or I do want to donate, but I'm not going to ask you guys to donate as well. But overall, this is a good thing. He did a good thing. He promoted it as well. No, he didn't do that for BLM? Okay, well. Yeah. It's just the reason why people get mad at something like that is because people think, what the fuck? What do you mean? You're worried that you're going to upset 5% of your community that's going to be yeah, you're literally a terrorism defender now because you gave victims of ethnic.
Here's my take on this. So this is what I think happens oftentimes, and it might unironically happen right now, is people hear something that, if a content creator, let's use this as an example. Let's say I was a full-time online video gamer, right? Every day you saw me playing Minecraft, you saw me playing, I don't know, any Steam game, and that was all I did was I did VR gaming one day and blah, blah. And then let's just say, let's just use this for example. Let's say the Palestine there was Palestine donation sites out there, and one day I was like, hey, I donated this amount of money. You guys should also donate. People don't, instead of viewing that as like something they should look into and take that as like, even assuming they're unaware of it, or if they're aware, even if they are aware of it, people hear just a buzzword like that. They hear like Gaza, and I'm saying buzzword, saying that's how they view it. They view it as a buzzword, not me. And they're like Gaza or Palestine, and they immediately, their brain switches, and they go, politics. Oh, politics, can't do this, politics. Like, even in real life, when I talk to people in real life about this, people will just be like, oh, I don't pay attention to politics. I don't. And it's like, they're the same people that will complain if prices are too high, or the same people that will complain when their, whatever, their representative makes a bad move in their city. But yet they're like, I don't like politics. I stay out of that. And that's like a weird defense mechanism, in my opinion. Just because you aren't political doesn't mean that you should not care about, the people that are lesser fortunate to you, that are now way less fortunate, and people that are literally unable to drink goddamn frickin' water, dude. There's people that are famine, people that are literally dying, people that are losing their lives, and I could go on. I'm literally gonna cry thinking about it. Dude, it's so. Dude, it's so sad. It's so sad, dude. It's so goddamn it, dude. It's so it's so sad, dude. Dude, yeah, it's so sad. But anyway, yeah, I can't stand the people that are, that is one thing that really irks me, is when people are like, oh, I stay out of politics, and they just use that as a way to avoid this. But yeah, so there was that, and then I'll get into the whole blackout thing. But anyway, so Destiny, there was this clip right here. Destiny said his ex used to fuck Will Neff, and then pillow talk about how obsessed Hassan is. Time of hell. So watch this.
Do you think that Hassan can't stop crying about you, even offline when hanging out with these people?
Oh.
Oh, yes. Oh, I guess I can say that now because fuck them both.
Here, I accidentally didn't bring that up on screen. So Destiny said his ex used to fuck Will Neff, then pillow talk about how obsessed Hassan is with him. Here's the clip.
Both. Melina, in between talking to me about fucking Will and showing me his fucking dick pictures on her fucking phone when they weren't trying to hook up behind his girlfriend's back, Melina would tell me that Will would tell her that Hassan religiously follows my shit. So I guess I kind of lied about that publicly when I'm like, do these people actually watch me that much? They do. Hassan obsessively follows a lot of my shit. And I knew that because Will told that to Melina, which I thought was funny as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was this whole thing. It was so stupid. Destiny was just trying to spread more drama, which is totally unnecessary. Oh my god, yeah, I'm still trying to recover. That was a lot, dude. I'm like losing track of where I was at now. But I think, back to that other thing I was saying, it's like, yeah, dude, it just, sometimes if you think life gets really bad for you, as bad as it might get, I can never take away from how someone might be feeling, someone's, immediate depression, things like that, right? Obviously, if you have those things, you need to get them taken care of or do what you can to, help yourself out, etc. but at the same time, there's people that are on foot right now that are running away. And that's not me taking away from how, someone's personally feeling. I'm just using this as a reminder that, there's people that, right now in Palestine that they don't have a roof over their head. They don't have simply even water while they don't have a roof above their head, that are running away and getting innocently murdered. Yeah, at the behest of our weapons in the U.S. It sucks. Yeah, so there's that. And if, you want to donate, oh my God, my brain's so fucked. I suggest that you donate, and I'm going to leave a link down in the description to where you can donate. Oh my God, dude. This is really getting to me. So let's move on. Sorry. I didn't think I'd be crying on stream today. But it makes me so ashamed of my country. I know. And then, to make matters worse, I really do hope that people don't come to this and be like, oh, he's getting political now, unsubscribe, or like, this is beyond people being political, just so this is like real life. Something that's important to recognize. I don't care what side of politics you're on or whatever it might be. This is not something that is like, oh, well, this is just happening because politics or whatever. This is a really serious matter. This is something that you should be fully aware of. It sucks because then the other day Joe Biden was like, actually, we'll stop a shipment. Huh? You'll stop a shipment? Good job, Jack. You stopped a shipment. You saved nobody. Because he said that after they had already gone in and attacked, and I believe right now there has been a second attack on them, or third attack. We should just stop all the shipments on them completely. Yeah. We should stop every shipment, but it's too late. Even if we did stop them, that would be great. It would be marginally better if we kept them going. But nonetheless, and then Joe Biden's like, that's our red line to try to, try to like track back. But it's like, dude, you already participated in this genocide. It sucks, man. It really sucks. And Joe Biden just, dude, he's sleepy. He's a sleepy guy. He's slow to the situation. And, look at this. It's like, yeah, exactly. There's no tracking back. Look at this. A Palestine boy sits near rubble. The building is... Dude. So sad, dude. That's where 14-year-old Muhammad was always curious, exploring, investigating, found what he thought was a little bottle of perfume or deodorant. Black metal aerosol can. Thought it looked suspicious. He told to throw it away, but it was too late. Dude. Dude, this is... It's so upsetting, dude. It's so upsetting. It's just like, the idea of this is the situation of it happening is bad enough. The fact that we're like participating in America and justifying it is so sad. Dude, I didn't think I'd be crying on stream. This is... It's just, it's so sad, man. It's really sad. I really, really hope everyone can just donate and help out. I just can't, like, people, I think, have a hard time seeing this because it's not them. While I sit here on stream, I'm lucky that I'm able to grab a goddamn freaking bottle of water and drink water, dude. Like, I'm lucky. Like, if you wake up and you have access to food, you're fortunate. If you wake up and you have access to goddamn water, you're fortunate, dude. These people, food shipments have been blocked from them. It's so sad. It's so sad. And what sucks is that, okay, so let me get into this. So here's what's going on. Here's what's going on. So what is it called? Make sure I'm searching the right thing. Let me make sure I'm searching the right thing here. What is it called? Instagram blackout. Okay, here. So here's what people are doing here.
It's really frustrating, confusing to understand how little people actually want to do to like enact change. Where I'm seeing a bunch of videos and like, yes, I believe that it is progress to have these discussions, but still talking about boycotts and like unfollowing celebrities on Instagram and like unfollowing them on TikTok, blocking them on TikTok, blocking them on Instagram. It's the smallest acts of rebellion to do, in my mind, have been done years ago. And I think like, yes, there's this idea that like we're all on different timelines, or we're all on different parts of our journey, and like we're all coming to the light at different times. But why the fuck are we still following celebrities on Instagram? Why are we still following them on TikTok? Why are we
I'm just gonna say this take too. I feel like I understand. I'm one that doesn't follow celebrities. But that's just me. I get the reason why people are so invested in them. But over time, I feel like there's a thing with celebrities where you kind of put yourself up against them, and you start to, like, after a while, see these things they have that you don't have. And then you start feeling like you're lesser than them after a while. So it's already just not a good thing to be, like, following them, because no matter what, like, celebrities are already boasting more than the average person already is.
Why are we liking their posts? Why are we buying their products? Like, if anything, the products aren't good. And second of all, it's these people have already large amounts of wealth and income, and they're only getting more by us tip-tapping on our phones and giving them views, giving them piece of...
Their views are also giving them money. And so the reason why he's saying this is precisely because we are funding these celebrities who are meanwhile not speaking up about this at all. And I don't know, I'm not smart enough to know about this, but I do think it ultimately has to do with, like, maybe their managers, or maybe it has to do with their because at the end of the day, like if you look at someone like Taylor Swift, it's not Taylor Swift posting on her Instagram. It's like Taylor Swift's manager, Taylor Swift's, her management company or whoever that would be posting on her behalf. And they're right now, I do want to go over this because there's a list of celebrities. The only social media I consistently use is Tumblr, and there certainly aren't celebrities on there. Yeah. So Tumblr's goated. And so let's see. Here we go. I saw this. Go to homepage. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I'm not. What? I saw that earlier. I don't know why it didn't come up. So here's this Yahoo News article. It said, why celebrity social media are blocking celebrities on TikTok each year, blah, blah, blah. Where did the list go? I know there was a list. Oh, here. Here was the video. This was one of the videos I saw.
So fucking for real right now. There's no way y'all would rather be trapped in the woods
Wait,
with
huh?
a barrel.
How did this? What? That's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about this. I don't know why that came up. Hang on.
Phrase that broke the camel's back. Isn't it amazing what a silly little TikTok can do? That little trend just backfired beautifully. And the thing is, I don't think Hailey Bailey realizes that she sparked a revolution. There were things brewing up prior to this. There are fires going on around the world, and she came in with a gallon of gas and poured that right in there. And the digitine is born. And the fact that her video's still up just speaks volumes. The lack of self-awareness, the lack of compassion and empathy towards other human beings. And we can give her the benefit of doubt, and perhaps we can pretend to accept that she didn't mean that. It's just...
Except Neil Gaiman, I suppose, but he just fucks with the Geo fan base. What's Geo?
Everything about that video seems so smug. And now you're starting to see everyone, absolutely everyone on TikTok getting together, uniting forces, and helping fuel this revolution. How is it possible that you're able to see how people are suffering because of inflation, because of what's happening in Gaza, what's happening here at home? People are struggling to buy groceries. People are struggling to survive. And you think this was the time to say, let them eat cake? Yeah, that was a brilliant move. One last thing is, people are asking for apologies, people are asking for explanations, people are asking these celebrities to speak up, and the fact is they don't want to do it. And if eventually they get there, it's not because they were willing to do it.
I do have to say this. This is a good take. I can see why, from not thinking about it perspective, I don't think it's okay, but for people that aren't thinking about it, I can see. Good Omens, which you made, he keeps taunting about season 3 since season 2 ended. Sad. Yeah, so here's what I was gonna say. Like, it is bizarre to me that Taylor Swift hasn't spoken up about this. I find that very strange. She is, like, in control of goddamn every human being at this point, and she hasn't spoken up on it. That I find fucking weird. I think a shit ton of money could go towards Palestine right now if she spoke up on it. I think if, she were to say for a month, 2 months, 3 months, for however long, because she's got $1 billion, her donation impacts from her fan base, etc., could be huge. I find that odd. I want to go back to this TikTok that we were at, though.
Mind. And it's like, people are going to come in the comments talking about, like, oh, well, you're talking about them. Stop talking about them. No, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about them because people that will continuously, blindly, and obediently, like good little doggies, will continue to follow these celebrities and support them and support their businesses and act as though they're some kind of, like, friend. And at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about you. They love that you engage. They love that you give them money. And the fact that money that you don't even have. have to give. And it's like, I think people confuse like money, but it's time, it's energy, it's brain capacity. And people, again, in the same breath will say, well, you're talking about them, you're thinking about them, blah, 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 blah. And it's, no, I'm not talking about them. I'm using them as a fucking anchor to talk to you and everybody else around you that following people and interacting with celebrities is old. It's out. Let's leave it behind. The fact that, like, the Met Gala, let that be the end. Let it be the end. Who cares? Who cares? It's the people like Brittany Broski and people that don't want to speak up about Palestine. Yes, there's a level of still engaging and still demanding more of them, and like that's what we should be doing all of the time. But when they show us who they are, let them go. Get rid of them. Unfollow them. Block them. Like, it is about motherfucking time to do that. It's really
You know, one thing that I will say here is I've never really seen prior, like in all my years of being on the internet and being alive, I'm 28. This is, I'd say popular streamers and TikToks are the same as, what's up, Slipper House? Same as celebrities now. How many of them have spoken? Unfollow them all, too, with this mentality. Yeah. The only difference is TikTok. I agree with that. The only difference is that celebrities, like a lot of these TikTokers don't have like merch, or they don't have big shows, or they don't have like big platforms. They have like TikTok, where like some people, even I've seen it where people have like 750K followers on TikTok, and then they get like 348 TikTok views or something. And 348 still is a significant amount of people, and they should still, if they're not talking about it, be blocked. But I think you have a little bit more engagement as like a popular influencer at this point. Like Taylor Swift is arguably has a bigger platform to speak out on than, let's say, you know, let's say like the guy on TikTok who finds metal at the beach, who has 350K followers, that gets 17,000 views a video. He doesn't have that large of a platform in contrast to like Taylor Swift, but he should still, you know, still block him if it's how this whole thing is working. I think it's just because, and here's my thing too. This is why I think it's come down to this, because obviously of what I said earlier, because of how we're treating this in America is not great. So people at this point are now searching for other ways that they can, you know, hopefully help support the people of Gaza and help them get back the ones that are still goddamn fucking alive, back to, you know, being human beings with dreams and hopes and goals, and to have a goddamn cup of fresh water and have a roof over their head. I think that's why it's come down to this. And it sucks, but at least like this generation's like speaking out on it. I think it's called Blockout. Oh, Blockout 2020, not 2024.
I started doing.
Oh, here. Here's the list. Here's the list. This is what I was looking for. Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande, Elizabeth Gillies, Victoria Justice, Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Kourtney Baker, Khloe Kardashian, James Charles, Jeffree Star, Michaela Nogueira, Tyra Banks, Doja Cat, Lizzo, Jenna Ortega, Zendaya, Olivia Rodrigo, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Britney Spears. Why'd that list go away? Travis Scott, Kanye West, Molo Vanessa Hudgens, Ryan Garcia, Kris Jenner has all the Kardashians business listed on her Instagram. Easy to block all the businesses too. Yeah. Aside the people in the comments saying, but they didn't even go to the Met Gala, will be blocking all celebrities, not just the ones that watch people starve. Yeah. Why the block list is failing?
All right, guys, we're gonna ruffle some feathers with this one. This is why your favorite celebrities are not speaking out in the way that you want them to with the celebrity block list. And this is also why I think the celebrity block list is not gonna work. I've been watching the data close for the past 2 days and talking to colleagues Here's where we're at. Yes, you guys did screw with the data, but what you need to remember is that these
I'm
algorithms learn.
gonna turn up my volume because her volume's kind of quiet. So I'm gonna turn up my desktop volume because someone in the last stream I did said turn your volume up, and I'm like, it is cranked.
Really quick. And you guys are so close and so narrowed that it's not going to be enough for them to really stay confused. And the thing that's concerning is that there are so
Guess you're all set since I already don't care about any of these popular people who follow them. Yeah, same.
few of you that you can potentially cause more harm than good and teach the algorithms even better. What you need to remember is that these celebrities that you're going after have millions of
Okay, this is a question that I have. This is a genuine question that I have that I don't know the answer to. I have assumptions about, but I don't want to draw assumptions. Maybe Blender or Slipper, you guys can give me your input on this. But I've been seeing a big conversation lately online about people saying, oh, like, especially in my comment section on some of my videos, people are saying, like, do you think the algorithm is suppressing people talking about this? Or do you think that I don't know. Like, I know that the algorithm is always in capital interest and at the behest of capital owners. So I think if it's up to capital owners, and we're in America where we're actively funding this, it might get pushed aside. Like, there was a good video. There was actually here. I'll put it right here. I used to recommend creators at the end of my stream. I'll just do it now. Ludwig and Destiny has been. I've seen people accounts get deactivated. What? That's crazy. That's insane. Ludwig and Destiny made a video about it. Made like another video right here about it. And his video got suppressed. It looks like 10K. So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like YouTube's. No, I see my feeds already. I don't think Brittany Broski's Twitter feed. I don't think any Brittany Broski's Twitter feed reminding me. You see it in your feeds every day. In what, on Instagram and stuff? Because I feel like I see a lot of it on my YouTube feeds. I don't know. I don't think I have like a set answer on that one. I think I'm actively like on social media trying to figure it out myself. I don't know if you're watching a VOD and you got to this point, do leave a comment. I'm very curious, but we got a yes, or let's see, what do we have here? I see people's accounts get deactivated. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, so let's continue to hear her out.
Followers already, right? In marketing, if you have over around 1.5 million followers, you experience what's called a demographic split, which means that your core fan base is no longer all the same. We're going to use Taylor Swift as an example. When Taylor Swift started releasing music, her core fan base, her core demographic, were young girls who were a fan of country music. So you can see how over time that has significantly changed, right? She now has all of these different audience buckets within her own followers. She's got kids, she's got parents, she's got football fans, Republicans, Democrats. She's got all of these different people that are following her. Her and her team have learned the best ways to create content to keep all of these different demographics interested and engaged. So at this point, if your favorite celebrities have either not spoken out on the issues that you want them to speak out on, or have given a half-assed response, it is because they have a PR and marketing team that are watching their data so closely and that are looking at them and saying, not yet, because you guys are such a small bucket in their audience that they can afford to lose you. Where this can get damaging here, and what you guys are also doing, is your audience is so narrow that you guys have so many things in common with each other. So how this does harm is if you guys start to make purchases off of an ad, it's going to learn off of how you specifically made that purchase, and it's going to start showing ads the same way to everybody that looks like you in this new bucket that you've just created. And it's going to potentially have even more people making more money off of you. It's also going to learn off of when you guys start to re-engage with these celebrities that you've blocked and what type of content it took to get you to do that. All the while, it's learning off of these core fans that stuck around and learning the
I think algorithms are silly. I miss, and you'll get Blender. You'll completely
exact same thing.
You'll
So what do
completely
you do?
understand this. I miss back in the day when I used to just scrub through like Tumblr, or, even Instagram when it first came out, and the feed was just like chronological. And I remember seeing posts that were just like, you'd see a post that would have 100 likes, and right below it you'd see a post with 1 like, and it was like, I don't know, it was easier times, and it was like you could post at a certain time and know when to post, and it wasn't all like formulaic with algorithms. And I don't know if Tumblr's like that now or not. It might be, might not be. But algorithms are just, I don't know, dude. I feel weird about algorithms. But I get where she's coming from. It was so much easier. Yeah, social media didn't feel stressful back then.
We're blocking celebrities, and I know some people are like, what is that going to do? Let me tell you. First of all, they're all narcissists. You know a narcissist or someone with narcissistic tendencies. Imagine how they would feel if a bunch of people were just blocking them out the blue. Even if they never followed you, they're just blocking you. They're all up in their ego.
Yeah, this person said also big tech companies who are benefiting from the genocide in the country. Yeah, there's just been a big movement around this, and I didn't finish this take earlier, but this has been the first time I've ever seen more and more people speak out about Palestine and seen such a big movement towards it. I tried looking up to see like what movements in the past were like, and I couldn't really find too much on it, because I think this is the first time that there's been really like a big movement towards, you know, a cause that seems to be lasting in the moment that I'm talking about. I can hope this continues to last and doesn't just die off. That's why I'm only on Tumblr at this point, because it's still reblogging. That's how I get things seen. If more people post it, the app doesn't push stuff that people do. Yeah. I appreciate you being on YouTube. I know it's probably branching off a little bit if you're on YouTube, especially if you're just like a Tumblr user. So I appreciate you being here. It's really cool. Someone else, Blender, you might have seen this in the comments of that video that you found me. Some other people commented and they said they came from Tumblr too, and I was like, oh. You might have even commented back to them, but I was like pretty surprised. Let me do something here. Instagram. I'm gonna go over to Curtis Connor page. And creators for Palestine. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm going to leave this up on the screen right here. This is Tiltify, this link. I'm going to see if I can quickly put this. Give me a moment. I'm going to see if I can quickly put this into the description. Give me a quick moment here. Let's see. YouTube. Will it let me put this in the description right now? Okay, here. I'm gonna put this link in the description. Donate now. Okay, there we go. It's in the description. I just put a link that you can donate to Gaza in the description through the Creator Fund. For YouTube, it's mostly internet news and music. Oh, my little bar thing covered it. It's mostly internet news and music. Tumblr does keep up on the drama pretty well, mostly through memes. Maybe I'll have to get back on there and find out. But yeah, you can already see. I wonder if let me see. In fact, here, I actually haven't donated to this specific one yet, but I am going to actually pop in a donation myself right now. Let's see here, display name. Okay, payment details. Does it let you donate more? Okay, donate, payment details. I wonder if it'll let me pay via Google. Let's see if it lets me do it. Okay. Hang tight. I'm going to throw in a donation real quick. Give me a sec. Hold up. And once I get this donation in, I'm going to probably... What else? What are you guys up to for today? What are you guys up to? Let me know what you're up to for your day. Appreciate you guys being here early in the morning, too. It's crazy. All right. Hold tight. And... Okay. I have to not show the screen since I'm entering my card number. All right. Boom. All right. All right. There we go. Donated. Boom. I am going to leave. Yeah, photojournalism class. That sounds fun. Hell yeah. I'm leaving the description so you can donate to down below. And yeah, that's... Have fun in your photojournalism class today. I have a client coming over here in about 20 minutes, so I'm going to get to work myself. I have to handle some other work and also feed myself. And hopefully the money that I just donated can help feed or get someone in Gaza the resources they need. Yeah, so there's that. And thank you. Appreciate you being here, Blender. More streams to come. I, again, didn't think I'd be streaming today, and it's an irregular hour for me to stream. But tomorrow night I won't be on. Let's see when I'll be on next. I think maybe Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, if not Thursday night. So Wednesday or Thursday night, I'll be back. Appreciate it, and thank you for being here. I like them, very real about it, and appreciate the live aspect. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, if you have any friends, too, that want to come hang out, let me know. Send them the link. Let them know. Yeah, I kind of like live streaming. As I get to be closer to 30, I'm realizing that it's easier for me to feel more real and straightforward. I was even thinking about posting a very personal video on this channel that I might still do. Holy crap, my client's about to be here. I might post that video. I was thinking about filming it in the next day or two and just posting it. Completely personal video. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I like to just keep it as real as I can here. So glad you recognize that. So appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace.